why you don't have friends and you don't fit in anywhere. That's how I was growing up, and you might be feeling lonely, sad, wondering there's something wrong with you, why nobody wants to be around you. You might feel like you're ugly or you're not cool enough, you're not pretty enough, not tall enough. Maybe there's something wrong with you. That's how I felt growing up. I never felt like I fit in anywhere, not even in my own family. I was always left out. I was the black sheep of the family growing up. But the thing is, it's because you're not meant to have any friends right now. You're meant to do something else. This needed to happen for you to grow, in order for you to learn and love yourself. Because if you think about it, now's the perfect time for you to sit down and do whatever you wanted to do. This is actually the best time that you could have. I was watching this other guy. He's called Spiritual Soul. He talks all about energy and spirituality and how some people are meant to be on a spiritual path. They don't know the position that they're in. I mean, right now is the best time for anybody who's feeling lonely, who has no friends, who has no distractions. This is the time for you to become whatever you want to be in life. Most people have all these friends, all these gatherings, events that they have to attend, people to hang out with. People, they can't just take a break from reality. They can't just take a break from everybody and be by themselves. And for people who have a lot of friends, maybe that's something that they struggle with, that they feel like they never have time for themselves. Now, for people who are feeling lonely and stuff, this is your time to become whatever you want without any distractions, without anyone telling you what to do with your life, with your time. You can pretty much become whoever you want. Spend your time however you like. Learn to love yourself. Spend time with yourself. You don't have the obligation to attend anything. Don't feel left out, because growing up, I struggled to make friends, but throughout college, I did make a lot of friends. I went out, went clubbing all the time. When I really needed time to study, friends would call me, wanting me to go out. Sometimes I felt like I needed time to just focus on my studies, and I didn't even get that chance because I was always getting this peer pressure from my friends to go out, have fun, go to the club, go to raves, go to all kinds of stuff, go shopping with them, go eat with them. When it's just you, when you're just going shopping for something, it's fast, it's easy, because you're only taking care of yourself, taking care of your errands, just shopping for whatever you need. If you go with one friend, it's a different story. Now you have to accommodate for 2 people. So you're wasting double the amount of time. 3 people's time goes on. And with more people, you have to accommodate a lot of opinions, a lot of, you have to accommodate where they want to go, do what they want to do. And it's just a lot of stress, but you feel like you don't have any control over your life anymore. In a sense, you're letting other people take over the driver's seat of your life. Now, some people, like myself here, people who always, no matter what we do, we always end up alone. We always get betrayed. I've been betrayed by family, friends. I'm back to being alone again. I've finally realized I've never loved myself. And this is the time. This is the time for us to be, for any of you guys out there who are feeling lonely, to be whatever you want to be. To be the best version of yourself, the best person that you can be. Matthew McConaughey, he shared a quote that said, it's all about your perception in any situation in life. When you're dealing with a difficult situation, there's always beauty in every situation, whether it's good or bad. Now, if you're feeling lonely, you might feel down, left out, but think about it. Now, if you flip it around and look at it from another perspective, look at all the time you have. Look at all the conflicts you'd be avoiding. Look at all the things you could learn. What you could do with that time, instead of spending with your friends or whoever, you could dedicate that to yourself, to building yourself, to work on your career, to finish an unfinished project. If we're going through a storm in life, whether it's loneliness, any challenges in life, whether any type of difficulty, like during a storm, you could cry and feel sorry for yourself, or you could dance in the rain. So it's just all a matter of how you look at things. Go with the flow. There are so many people out there going through the same thing. I used to be afraid myself, not anymore. Ever since I lost everything, I found out that friends are not really there for you when you don't have anything. Same thing with close family members. So honestly, you don't really need anybody in life. And actually, the best life possible is when nobody knows anything about you. Use this time to silently work towards improving yourself, making yourself better, becoming the best you could be. Once you reach where you want to be in life, trust me, they will all start coming. that dream girl you always wanted, all of a sudden you'll have all these girls chasing after you. Friends start coming to you again out of nowhere. So it's like when you are successful, when you are confident in yourself and who you are, you no longer need friends, but that's when they'll come. When you don't have much, you realize that in this life, you don't need nobody else but yourself. So you have to learn to love yourself regardless. If you're poor, if you're not successful, if you're not where you want to be, use this time wisely to work on that. Work on yourself. Build your career. You learn about what you want to do. Learn and improve the skills that you need to improve to get where you want to be. And you'll attract the right people in your life. The people who are on the same path. The people who are all about succeeding and not competing against you, who embrace success, who celebrate your success. Once you find your people, they'll be there for you regardless. Some will never find the true people in their lives, but that's okay because they're meant to be on a path by themselves so that they could serve as motivation, as the symbol of resilience, that life is okay without depending on others. For myself, I walked a lonely road. I lived parts of my life where I had friends all over the place. And looking back, the times where I had friends in my life, wasted a lot of time getting distracted from schoolwork, getting distracted from doing what I had to do, from improving myself. Deep down inside, I should have focused on being me and not let any external forces change who I am in the process. I could have dedicated more time to my relationships, such as those I really care about, instead of spreading out my energy and wasting my energy on people that don't deserve my time. And I feel like I wasted a lot of energy on that. I'm tired of people telling me that I'm ugly, tell me that I can't do something, that I'm dumb, that I'm stupid. Growing up, I was called fat. Believe it or not, I used to be a little chubby, so I was called fat. Then when I got skinny, I was called a crackhead. So I was fed up with all the negativity, all the external opinions. It was too much. Sometimes I wish I can go back and not meet some people, unfriend some friends. Sometimes I wish I never had my family around, because once I got them back in my life, that's how they betrayed me and destroyed my life. And that's why I ended up where I am here now. Without friends or family, my life would have still been good the way it was. It was a lot more peaceful when I was just living by myself. Like I said, it's just a lot of distractions. You're going to have people asking you for money, people asking you for your time, asking you to help them solve their problems, to help them fix their problems, to do things for them. Ask you to go get drunk, go party, waste your time. Some of them even embarrass you. Some will do things to you that can scar you for the rest of your life. For me, I was pushed down in the bathroom and on top of the toilet seat while this other guy was forcing a kiss on me. And if I could go back, I wouldn't have those friends. There are a lot of people that go through worse things with friends who humiliate them, who physically hurt them, who bully them even, who expose all of their privacy, who even assaulted them. Things that would scar you for life. Sometimes it's really good not to have any friends. If you have your own opinion, you don't like to follow the crowd, and the truth is that you're not meant to be around a lot of people. You're meant to go on your own path. You're meant to take the hard road, the one less taken, so that you can help others navigate when they are lost. Because they're not going to be strong enough to deal with the things that you go through, the things that you have experienced. Like myself, I've experienced pretty much everything, from getting betrayed by family, getting betrayed by friends, co-workers, the church. I've been betrayed by everybody. I've had my privacy exposed online on social media. I'm the go-to for whatever you're going through. It's like I've had a near-death experience where I had a car crash. I totaled my car. I've had times where, I almost gave up on life, but I didn't. I hung in there. Some people are like us. We have a different purpose in life. It doesn't involve being around other people, because being around other people will take away the full of resilience, full of perseverance, strength, wisdom that can only be gained through experience. So some of us are just meant to go on this type of path. We have to endure these things so that we can help others. So that's why I'm here now, to help you guys, because I've been through everything. Not everybody can say that they have been through the things I've been through and still be sitting here. I've been betrayed by family, friends, the community, the church. I have no one, and I'm still here. So in order to become the person that I am, I have to go through those things. My life is destined to go through these adversities in life in order to build me, to strengthen me, to turn me into steel so that nothing can affect me, and that no matter what, I can either choose to cry during a storm, but because of my experiences, I choose to dance in the rain. Whenever you feel like you are just so lonely and you can't function on your own, it's because you have been given your time and energy to other people. It's a sign. It's the universe. It's God letting you know that the reason you're alone right now is because you need to take this time to be alone in order to love yourself, in order to learn to be alone, to be strong without others. Because in this world, you never know when you might end up alone forever, when people might leave you. Now, people are there for themselves. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. People have to take care of their own families, of their own selves. They're not going to dedicate their lives to be with you. Let's say if you have buddies, if they end up getting married, they're going to move on with their own families, their own wives, their own kids. They're not going to stick around for you. You're dating someone. I mean, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, nothing is forever. And they might be dating you today and leaving you tomorrow. Like my family, I got betrayed all of a sudden. Now I end up with nobody, but it's okay, I've just learned that in life, that's all you have. Even flesh and blood is not forever. At the end of the day, it's just, you just have yourself. Who cares what people say? If you are wasting time following all these people, liking all their stuff, helping your friends with things, projects they need to do, just so you feel like you can fit in, celebrating their successes, going to their games and all this stuff. I mean, essentially you're giving your energy away for free. Or instead of investing your energy and time into living out other people's dreams, you need to focus on your path, on what you need to accomplish in life, and start focusing on yourself. Make sure that you are okay and can stand alone. Be happy with yourself and who you are. Feel accomplished to where you don't need other people. Well, that's when you're able to go out there and be happy and not worry about whether you have people around or not. It doesn't matter anymore, because once you find your purpose, once you know who you are, once you're happy, it doesn't matter if you have friends. For me, I think of it as not a time of sadness or loneliness, but a time of freedom. Like, I feel like I'm free. I'm free from, having to go and hang out. And sometimes I'm just too tired sometimes. I just need time to relax, focus on what I need to focus on, do what I need to do. I love it. I just like talking to people online, doing YouTube, and that's what makes me happy. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people do. You go clubbing, you go partying, hang out with them. At the end of the day, you have to go back, sleep in your own bed, live your own life anyway. It's just another day. People have to move on with their lives. So this is your time. Now's the time for you just to focus on yourself. You can become anything you want to be. Make your dreams come true. You can transform your life. Like, take this as a chance to disappear and reinvent yourself, to become who you want to be, to build the life that you want to have, with no distractions, no input from others, no one to put you down, no one to say that you can't do it. Because in this time, you're going to build the courage and the strength to stand on your own, to love yourself. And once you have that, nothing can stop you in this world. You can pretty much be free to be yourself. And that's why this time is so valuable. It is actually a blessing in disguise, trust me. I lost everything by having people around me. And without them, I would have still had everything. Be grateful for the position that you're in. And just learn to love yourself. Honestly, that's all you need. You don't need nobody else. Once you are accomplished, once you are happy with who you are and became the person that you needed to be, trust me, all of a sudden, you'll have all these guys, all these girls after you. You have all these friends that come out of nowhere. Cousins, relatives. All of a sudden, you're successful. They're all over the place. You don't even know that you knew them. All of a sudden, you have this cousin you never knew. This auntie and uncle you never heard of. Being alone, to me, is being free. You need someone to talk to. Watch us YouTubers. We're always here in the comment section. Drop us a few comments and you can chat with us. Have a great day.